I am the God man, living, learning his plan. This is teaching, never preaching, I'm the future advance. I'm the reason that you're reaching to the knowledge in this season. I'm the universe, lyrically in tune to work. My black magic beat is savage, so this music is my passion. I use a verse to break the spell, but the devil did his work on the small minds while he running his turf. Rap niggas want respect, but these chickens are jerked. Talking spicy, love money, love sex, dummy. Love disrespect instead of building connects. To be the best of ourselves on this planet called hell. I see a lot of Satans having your conversations about your life within the matrix, but you never learn to change it. Practicing your rituals to keep us in your cages, and my people do the same thing to keep us in that placement. Arguments of hatred, it stops with my engagement. We gotta step within our greatness. We gotta set the record straight. We gotta step within our greatness. We gotta set the record straight. We gotta step within our greatness. We gotta set the record straight. We gotta step within our greatness. We gotta set the record straight. Peace is A and B, African man born of random thoughts, where I give you 5 to 10 minutes of a random thought. So here we go. Not going to spend too much time on this because at the end of the day, we as black folks will always be blamed. We as black folks will always be the target. We as black folks will always be the reason for any encounter with the police. They say the police are good people when it comes to fucking with black folks, but if that was to happen to white folks, then it wouldn't be it would be a different story. Let's just say that they would look for ways to get at the police for attacking white folks. And what's happening is that's dwindling down. A lot of white folks are starting to feel the force. Not as much as black folks, but they're starting to feel that police aggression. They're starting to feel that force that we've been dealing with since the 1700s when it came to policing. So Tyreek Hill, star wide receiver for the Miami Dolphins, who used to play for the Kansas City Chiefs, went to Miami. He had a game, first game of the season this past Sunday against the Jaguars, right? In Jacksonville, he gets arrested, right? Or he gets detained. I don't think he get arrested, he got detained. And a lot of people that saw the video looked at the cop as being the aggressor and being wrong, but then you always got some person that don't like black people that looks at the police as the fucking saints of the community. And don't get me wrong, there's some good people that are police officers, if they're human. There's some good people that are cops, but for the most part, black people are not comfortable with the organization of police because of where it started. I'm not going to get into that because I got into it way before on many different episodes before that. At this point, it's just straightforward. The police, as a whole, as an organization, are against black folks, right? Does that mean that every individual is against black folks? No. Does that mean every politician is against black folks? No. But the organization was built when we weren't free today. We're not even free now. But the difference is we have privileges now. But at the end of the day, those privileges are always being met with, we're going to put you in your place, nigga. That's what this shit is. And like I put on the post before, I said that this Tyreek Hill situation, I spelled his name wrong, by the way. This Tyreek Hill situation is just an indication that no matter what you do, black folks are looked at, they want to assert their authority because police are losing power by the day. The United States as a government is losing power. And even on the international scale, they're losing power. And they keep going on with this shit by committing racist acts against us. And why you got white folks saying that, there is no racism, black people just complain too much. Get the fuck out of it. I don't give a fuck what y'all say anymore. Y'all say stupid shit. A lot of y'all and we're talking about the ones that vibrate on comments like that, you're so stupid that it's for me to get mad at you for saying some stupid shit like that just lets me know that you're just part of the agenda. So you have to sound stupid to keep your white narrative going, that you're so pure and we're so evil. That day is done. You're just trying to hold on to whatever whiteness and authority and superiority that you think you have. You never had superiority. The only way you have superiority is to create a system of oppression to keep your authority. You are cowards. Okay? And you don't want to face the truth. And this is for all of those racist white folks and racist Asians and racist Latinos and racist, even self-hated blacks that sit there and take the side of a system that literally tries to kill us. So it says, this person is an idiot on here. I think it's Twitter or something like that. He might be on Facebook. I think it's Twitter though. It says Keemstar. What is this? Sports Kita? Whatever. Tyreek Hill's fault. Anyone defending him is stupid, and the same thing is going to happen to you in this country. Cops give you the most reasonable request ever to keep the window down, and you don't want to comply. It's Tyreek's fault. First of all, when you're being met by the police, you actually don't have to roll the window all the way down. You can roll it up to a certain point to give them your IDs and your registration and your proof of insurance. You don't have to sit there and even... Matter of fact, I even give you this much. You don't even have to talk to them. And to sit there and wish that people that support Tyreek Hill, right, are stupid, and that the same thing is going to happen. So you're wishing that this happened to other people. This shows this type of evil, hating ass, corny ass, goofy ass individual that you are, Keem. You're goofy. You're fucking stupid. Sometimes you need to, your feelings just need to be kept to yourself. And it's funny that people like you, because there's probably more than just you that exist. Because on Facebook, I see a whole bunch of ignorant comments all day, especially with the Michael Jordan, LeBron situation. You know how many people really fight online over this shit? Or who's the GOAT and all that. Who gives a fuck? But y'all do this shit to stay relevant in the world that don't belong to you. None of this world don't belong to nobody. We live on this planet for a certain amount of years, then we transition, and it's time to move on to whatever it is that our existence will allow us to be. But when y'all come on here and you spew foolishness like that, you need to be exposed, and you need to be, I'm not going to say cancel you, but you need to correct yourself and check yourself. Because when it happens to you, you're going to feel like a victim. You sitting there supporting the police, and the police will do that shit to you when they're not feeling fucking humane, when they're not feeling like they want to help you, when they're feeling like they want to abuse you because they have legislation and so-called penal authority. They will do the same thing to you and worse because you're not a football star. They was trying to make an example out of Tyreek Hill. And I hope that those cops that did that, right, get the worst of whatever penalty comes to them. I don't give a fuck who they are. And I'm not going to wish any type of harm onto you, Keem. But I do think you need to smarten up, read some books. I do think you need to smarten up and smell the roses and the coffee or whatever, that you need to shut your ass up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And you need to stop speaking like you're so fucking smart because you agree with the police. Evil motherfuckers, boy. But that's my thought on it. If you like this, like, share, subscribe. If you don't like it, if you're feeling like, oh, well, fuck you, A and B, what are you a doctor of? I'm not gonna answer that shit. Anybody that comes on to me, it comes to my page and says, well, did you really travel to Africa? I'm not answering that shit. I'm answering that shit. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what you put out there about me. You can put a whole poster about with my face on there and say whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. It ain't gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing. All right? So with that being said, my name is A&B, Dr. A&B, African man born on Random Thoughts. I'll see you on the next thought, please.